If you have Morgellons, the next 8 minutes and 38 seconds is going to change your life. Morgellons is nanotechnology, microscopic electronics in action. And we can see an example here. We see different flashes of both red, yellow, and green. Miniature flashlight signaling showing advanced circuitry at the nano level. It's microscopic. Look very carefully. You can see the flashing. There it is. And here we have another example that shows a flashing fiber coming out of the skin. Can you see it? Those fibers that people see. Another example of advanced electronics. Nanotechnology. This is a close-up of a crystal. It too is flashing. It almost looks alive. It has its own light source, conductors, everything you need to flash light. This is unlike anything else that exists in the world today because it is made by technology. It's man-made. Here we see another. Morgellons is electronics. Advanced technology at the microscopic level. Look at it flash. And here is some more microscopic circuitry. This next one removes all doubt. You can see it has a self-contained power source. This is one of those crystals people find. This one came out of a woman's chin. You can see it on YouTube. Watch it flash. More evidence of advanced microscopic circuitry. Conductors. Electronics. It's all right there. So the question is, how can we destroy microscopic circuitry? With pulse magnetism. And this is how it works. When a large pulse comes in contact with electronics, the individual wires pick up that energy, and if it's too large, it destroys the circuitry. And here is a real-life example showing how a large pulse destroys electronics.
I've come to White Sands Missile Range to see for myself what an EMP attack might actually do. This device creates the same electromagnetic pulse that's given off by a nuclear blast. The pulse doesn't affect people, only electronics. But just to be on the safe side, Russ and I retreat to a safe distance.
Attention in the area will now fire the EMP pulsar charging. 10.
This remote control helicopter is about to fly through an electric discharge of close to 1 million volts. And yet the most sinister thing about it is there's no flash, no bang.
There you go. There you go. Excellent work. Excellent work. Man,
In an instant, the helicopter circuitry is completely fried.
that's awesome. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. 1 second you're in the air, next second you're on the ground. Not a good way to go through the day, especially if you're in an airplane. Let's go take a look at it. Flying along just like that. He's doing a great job. Next thing you know, just one little click, and boom. Right out of the sky.
For the ultimate test, I'm going to put myself right into the line of fire by driving a vehicle through the pulse. The fuel tank has been specially prepared using pressurized nitrogen to prevent an explosion. Even so, this isn't exactly standard procedure.
They've assured me that when the pulse radiates, that the car will not explode. So I'd like to say to my family, I love you. And to the camera guys and the cameras, they have to leave because they can't stay around for the shot. So let's see what happens.
Attention in the area will now fire the EMP pulsar charging.
Here we go.
5, 4,
Get a little momentum.
3, 2, 1.
still alive. The car isn't. The car is officially dead. I heard the click of the switch. The pulse came through, fried out the electronics as far as the starter switch, but there's still battery power. That's why the windows still work. They run basically very simply. You've got some lights on the dash, but when you try to go to the ignition, nothing really there. It just dies.
The very large pulse destroyed the circuitry without harming him. The microscopic size of Morgellons makes it very vulnerable to a large pulse. On June 7, 2013, a frequent caller told me that he accidentally cured himself with a single large pulse. One large pulse from a transformer that he blew up with dynamite cured him instantly. So, I have created a circuit that recreates that same effect, one giant pulse, and you can see that here. Capacitors that charge, discharge through coils to ground. Problem: building handheld magnetic pulsars is time-consuming and could cause legal problems if someone was injured. Problem: the FDA has many restrictions preventing alternative treatments in the U.S. Solution: many people seek alternative medical treatments in Mexico where there are fewer restrictions. Fact: Morgellons sufferers need to get pulsed. Presently, there aren't any treatment clinics for Morgellons in the U.S. or in the world for that matter. So the solution is a one large pulse treatment available south of the border. It would be the world's first Morgellons clinic. And here are some questions to ask. What if? What if somebody with a background in electronics could create a large single pulse device? What if you could go to Brownsville, Texas, cross the bridge to Mexico, and get treatment at a clinic? Crossing the international bridge in Brownsville, Texas. What if you could make a phone call from a restaurant at the bridge and get transported to the clinic? What if you were only minutes away from an airport or 2 blocks away from the Greyhound bus station, as seen in this map? What if the treatment took only 20 minutes, complete destroying all Morgellons with one large pulse? What if the treatment consists of getting pulsed and jumping into a pool to cool down? A pulse party. What if the treatment was safe, painless, 100% effective, and guaranteed for life? What if you could get pulse for free for the rest of your life if you got reinfected? What if the treatment was low cost? What if it had a 100% success rate? What if you could make an appointment right now? Wouldn't that be great? 832-343-5425. Morgellonscure.com. Morgellonscure.com.